Prospect Hill is an LLC, and it was originally supposed to be ran in Waltham, Massachusetts. Tyco, which is the electronics company, purchased this place called the premises in 1999. So after about 2 years, the Tyco Electronics Company sold Prospect Hill the premises under a contract that was dated November 16th, and it was a purchase and sales agreement. After they signed the lease, it was said that Prospect Hill needed to investigate the premises for harmful bacteria because of the stuff that went on with the work that Tyco was doing. The two parties signed the agreement, but unfortunately for Tyco, Prospect Hill accused them of breaking or breaching the contract on more than one occasion. One of those occasions being in the agreement, it stated that anything found with contamination would to be extracted by the tenant, which in this case would be Prospect Hill. So obviously they're going to be a little upset that they didn't read their contract, obviously, because now they're the ones responsible for removing the harmful bacteria, and they didn't want to be the ones to have to do that, because also in the contract it was put in there that if things were going to be removed, they needed to be taken care of as a very harmful thing and like put into like the biohazardous waste, like type bags and things like that. They accused Tyco of being the responsible party in order to being the ones to removing the floor, and they used the argument that fixtures didn't mean immovable objects. So the contract saying that they needed to remove all ducts, fixtures, and like things of that nature that were contaminated, they were saying that they weren't going to be responsible for that because fixtures didn't include the floors. But fortunately for Tyco, they were able to find two definitions, one from Uniform Commercial Code and the Black Laws Dictionary. I don't honestly believe that it was right that Prospect Hill accused Tyco of doing it, because although their way of approaching it was smart, saying that fixtures didn't mean the floor, I understand why they were doing it. But ultimately, I think Tyco responded smarter, saying, with two definitions from two different liable sources, that they were able to fight it that way. I believe this might not have happened if maybe they had discussed it more, if maybe they had better lawyers to help them discuss it. They shouldn't have let them sign it without knowing that they fully understand every aspect of it. And who knows, maybe they did understand it, but they were smart with the way they went about it. The court decided that Tyco was the winning party, and I think it was smart because of the way they retaliated. Prospect Hill wanted to be funny about it and sign a contract and then say they weren't going to be responsible, even though it said it in the contract. Yeah, they were smart the way they went about it, but ultimately they were not the ones in the right. I think it was smart the way they tried to play Tyco. I don't believe Prospect Hill should have been the winner of this case, so I do agree with the court's decision. The first question was, what was the argument that Prospect Hill tried to use in order to make Tyco remove the floor? And also, what argument did Tyco use in order to back themselves up and say they didn't need to remove the floor? Prospect Hill tried to use the contract against them, saying that the equipment, ducts, fixtures, etc. didn't include immovable objects, and the argument that Tyco used back to them was that the Uniform Commercial Code and the Black Laws Dictionary both state that floors would be an immovable object. Based on the court's opinion, what is a fixture? Things that aren't meant to be immovable but are capable.